What's up, beasts? Alrighty, it's Monday morning. Just got back from the gym and we are talking today about firstly my philosophy with earning rest. Now this morning's workout that I did with Jared, it's 3 rounds, 20 calorie row, 20 overhead squats at 95 pounds or 42.5 kilos, 20 toes to bar, 14 meter overhead lunge. But that was the workout we hit, and that was a 2-minute rest after each round. Now, why I'm talking about this today is one of my philosophies that I solely believe when it comes to training is earning your rest. Now, what I mean by that is the person or your program itself has given you 2-minute rest after each round. Now, why that's really important is because it's like a reward system. You know, you're a salesman, and if you make so many sales over your quota, this quarter you're gonna get commission. It's the same idea. It's a reward system for working really hard. You get that 2-minute rest. So my philosophy has always been to earn your rest. If you don't earn your rest, you don't deserve that 2-minute rest. So if you were to work as hard as you can in that set amount of time that you have to get that rest that you need. This can also play part in different types of things in outside of the gym, you know, not just in training and stuff like that. You know, it could be like, you know, you have a job to do. Yeah, you want to go out with your friends on the weekend or something like that. So you need to earn that little piece of freedom or that socialization or that going out time by putting in the work now, whether it's, you know, writing a program or doing your homework or an assignment or anything like that. It still plays to the same kind of part of that philosophy to earn the rest. You know, it's not just based on training itself. Second part of this video today, we're going to talk about, you know, the importance of having a training partner or having someone there that's going to help push you through not only just workouts, but, you know, mentally coming to the gym, showing up those bad days, but also, you know, to give you a challenge when it comes to training itself. Now, the couple of key points we're going to go over is firstly, qualities should your training partner have. Secondly, we'll talk about why it's really beneficial to have a training partner. And then finally, we're just going to look into the benefits of having one against not having one. The qualities that your training partner should have. Now, a great training partner will not only be mentally switched on, but mainly they're going to have the same goals that you have in mind. Of course, it would make sense to train with someone who's looking to get to the same spot you are. Awesome. Number 2, we're looking at why you should have a training partner. Now, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know, it's gonna be better off than not, but with a training partner there, someone who's pretty much on the same kind of level as yourself, it's gonna give you that extra push, that next level. Like when you're in a workout or you're doing lifting or anything in particular that you feel like you're gonna doubt yourself, having someone there will give you that little bit of extra competition and push to try and get to that next stage. So a good example with this would be something like, you know, you're head to head with someone in the workout, you see them go over to the rig first, they jump up, they start their toes to bar before you do. That will give you more motivation to get up there and keep going rather than dicking around with the chalk, you know, telling yourself, all right, I'll give myself another 5 seconds rest. Because they jump straight up, you're like, oh shit, you know, because they can do it, I should be able to do this, we're on the same level. And that just gives you that little bit of extra push when it comes to shove in those times where you really do need to push yourself to that 110%. Number 3, we're gonna talk about the benefits of having one and not having one, just as a pros and cons list. Having a training partner, probably the number 1 pro is not doing anything alone. You know, it's more entertaining. It brings the enjoyment into not only the sport of CrossFit, but for anything you do. I mean, loneliness is just gonna tear you apart. I find I spend 20 to 30 more minutes on average just trying to start a workout. Whereas if I've got someone there, I've got more of a push to get started. Probably the second pro of having someone there as well is, like I said, you go to that next level at 110, 120% rather than just pushing at 80 to 90% on your own because you're holding back. Because you don't want to feel that discomfort, as well as you don't want to let the other person down either, which is a huge thing for most people. Probably one of the cons that comes up when you do have a training partner is if they are either significantly better than you or significantly worse than you. Either or is actually worse off for someone in the team. So if they're better than you, they're gonna tend to slow down a little bit more to your level because they don't need to push as hard because they're already ahead of you. Whereas if it's on the other side of the spectrum where you're the one who's really good and they're not, it works the same way. So you know, you're gonna slow down to their level, and that's not a good thing. So either way, you want to try and look for someone who's an even balance as yourself. If you do find someone like that who has very similar strength levels, speed on workouts and that kind of thing, you're going to end up improving a whole lot more than once again by yourself. Now, training by yourself, probably the only really good thing that I can see is that you kind of work on your terms. You don't have to worry about, you know, which time you're going to show up or when you need to start a workout or if you need to change anything up or wait for anyone. But apart from that, like the loneliness of training by yourself, as well as I've found that I push so much better, even just having someone there. They may not even be doing the same workout as you, but as long as they're doing something next to you, you just feel like you've got a reason to push a little bit hard. We did touch base on this a little bit in our last video with Jess, how she said that having that accountability is really good. And if you did miss that video, I'll leave a card up the top so you can have a watch of that one. Really, really important stuff covering today. So earning that rest, making sure if your workout provides you with rest or something that you're doing like a Tabata or some style of training, or even in life, if there's something that gives you a rest at the end, like a good weekend away, making sure you're able to actually earn that rest so you do the work to get to that point. So when you are resting, you're like, you know what, I deserve this. And then secondly, the importance of having training partners or a group that you train with is so that you stay more accountable, you push harder, and at the end of the day, you're going to get better faster at what you're looking at. That's a little bit of the fun stuff over and done with. I'm really hungry, so I haven't eaten since ages ago. So I'm gonna cook a little bit of a breakfast. Won't be much of me talking, just the breakfast and stuff like that. I'll leave the calories in the bottom, and I will this time. I mean, I did last time, but the first time I didn't. So I will this time leave the calories on the bottom. This is pretty much a standard breakfast for me that I have most mornings. One thing that people do tend to ask is, you know, do you eat post-workout meals and that kind of thing? And normally in the morning sessions I don't. Afternoon I do. Morning I don't, just because it's normally coming straight home. So I just rather wait and eat a little bit more when I'm here than worry about making pre-workout, post-workout kind of thing. So anyway, let's get into it. Alrighty, so what I'm looking at having this morning, so my standard breakfast, I'll go 4 of the eggs, so they're just free range Coles eggs. This is all from Coles, by the way. Anyway, I'll probably have, so I cook with the butter itself. Natalix is the choice. It is a healthier butter. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's normally made full of like oils and stuff, so pretty healthy. So I'll have that not only on the bread and stuff I'm gonna have, but I also have it as the cooking oil. I have 2 English muffins. I would normally have 4, but there's only 2 left, so I'm gonna have 2 of these plus 2 slices of toast. And then I also washed it all down with some Coles orange juice. As a bit of a bonus this morning, I'm gonna have one of these Fiber One 90 calorie chocolate fudge brownies, because why not? But I'll leave all the macros below, and let's make some food. Ta-da! All done. Actually, these eggs turned out a lot better than I thought it would. You'd be like, oh yuck, that looks shit dollar, but Jamie Oliver inspired me. Now, if you want to learn how to cook this, don't ask me, because those eggs actually took me 4 days to perfect. So yeah, I'm not the expert. I'm not a cook either. So yeah, but I'll pop the calories down here, so you'll be able to see exactly how much it is. But I reckon it's around about 1,000. Roughly, and that's what I normally have for breakfast in the morning, so post-workout. Otherwise, yeah, that's going to be all for the video today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you did, like the video, check out some of my other ones. They keep getting better and better, so trust me. If you want to get more cringe, just go further back. Here's a cringe video right here. I'll pop up in the, here's a cringe video right here. I'll pop in the cards. My very first video, it's my most popular video as well, somehow. People seem to like it, but you can see where I started from till now. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy your day. See you in the next vlog, and stay strong, beasts.
Sipping codeine in the nosebleeds, cause nobody around know me. I'm so low-key. She say that she missed her old me, cause she lonely, but it ain't my fault. Sipping codeine in the nosebleeds, cause nobody around her know me. I'm so low-key. She say that she missed her old me, cause she lonely, but it ain't my fault. Nah, it ain't my fault. I be laid back doing bands in the vault. Ain't tripping on no love or no bitch.